What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Philly, one time. That's one time, for the one time. And I'm back. As always, YouTubing and driving. God damn, I gotta break this habit sometime, right? So, anyways, the last video I shared, don't call me a bandwagon fan. That's the thing that ticks me off. It just gets under my skin, okay? And I know I shouldn't let it get under my skin because if I'm a fan, right? You know, it is what it is. People are gonna talk shit, whatever. But I was at QT on my way to work this morning. I stopped. I was gonna get something to drink, changed my mind. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to work because I'm already late. So this guy sees my dashboard. And on my dashboard, I have a little Packers flag and two hats. This hat and another one. All of a sudden, I hear from back of me, it must be nice to just be an Aaron Rodgers fan. He must be talking to me because there's nobody else with Green Bay stuff on their car. So I turned around and I was like, well, what was that about? And he's like, it must be nice to only be an Aaron Rodgers fan, right? I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not just an Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm an actual fan. Like, what does Aaron Rodgers have to do with the fact that people are fans? And he kind of stopped and turned around and was like, what'd you say? I was like, what makes it only Aaron Rodgers that makes people fans of the Packers? Like, explain to me this. Are you a Packers fan? And he was like, no. Okay, well, who do you go for then? He's like, oh, I'm a Patriots fan. I go, oh, well, it must be nice to be a Tom Brady fan then, right? Like, you're going to throw shit at me, I'm going to throw shit at you. He was like, bro, I'm not just a Tom Brady fan. I've been following the team since the 80s. I was like, congratulations. You're a man in his fucking 40s that wants to talk shit to kids. Okay? You're my quarterback. Two different people, two different eras. Everything's different, right? So, Aaron Rodgers, been in the league for going on 14 seasons now. Done amazing things. Won a Super Bowl, you know, multiple NFC championship games. You know, done the crazy things with Hail Marys. Tom Brady, an epic quarterback that's going to go down as probably the GOAT. And that's no question about it, you know. Going on his 6th Super Bowl ring and so many things with the franchise he's done only with that one franchise. And me and him go back and forth about it, and it came down to, okay, well, who's your favorite Packers player? I was like, my favorite Packers player? Do you want just one? Because I have multiples. He's like, no, I just want your one favorite Packers player. I was like, all right, cool. Well, my favorite all-time Packers player goes hands down Brett Favre. Like, that's my dude. The NFL's Iron Man, the greatest quarterback that will ever play in a Green Bay jersey is Aaron Rodgers. People might say I'm wrong because Aaron Rodgers done amazing things. And don't get me wrong, Aaron Rodgers is an amazing player, but I think Brett Favre is hands down my favorite player, and because of that, I think that he's going to go down as the best one to play. I know I said in my last video that Aaron Rodgers might be, but it goes back and forth. There's a totally different conversation that we can have here. But going back to the bandwagon thing again. So he was saying, okay, so what did you like about Brett Favre? I go, well, what I liked about Brett Favre is that he went into Oakland and tore up the Raiders after his dad died. The day after his dad died, he tore the Raiders. Like, who does that? What man would literally sit there and be like, oh, fuck, my dad died. Oh, well, can I go to work? No, fuck that. If someone's dad died, you're going to sit there and cry. You're going to be there with your family. And you're going to mourn the death of your father, right? No, this fucker decided my dad wouldn't want me to cry. My dad wouldn't want me to sit at home. My dad would want me to get ready. I have a game tomorrow. I have work to do and go out and do work. So that's what he did. It's what he did. He tore up the Raiders like they're a bunch of fucking teenage kids. Like, he made him look like a child, man. Like, it was crazy. And I told him that. And he was like, "So were you around to see it?" I go, "Yeah, I was young, but I knew what the hell was going on." I was like, I might have been like 10, 11 when it happened, but I knew what was going on. I knew that he was playing on a heavy heart. I told him, but I told you I have multiple players. My second favorite player of any Packers era is Ray Nitschke. Ray Nitschke was a fucking monster. I am nowhere old enough to know who the fuck Ray Nitschke was as a player, but I know just based off of the history of the franchise that Ray Nitschke was a mean son of a bitch. And if you got in his way, he would fuck you up. And I told him that, and he was like, okay, I respect that. You got a player that everybody respects. Okay, well, my third favorite player is Donald Driver, receiver. I watched him my whole life in Green Bay. Never once did he let me down. Every play that he was on the field for, he made something happen. And it wasn't just he made it happen one way. He did it multiple ways. diving catch on his back, going to the ground, jumping in the air, outrunning defenders. He did it on like a different level. That stop on a dime toe that he did, oh my God, that juke is forever gonna be Donald Driver's move. No one else is gonna be able to ever replicate that move the way he did. And me and him, sorry, I'm getting gassed and stuff, but anyways, he did it in a totally different way. And I'm running long. I'm trying not to run long, guys, but this is just something I had to get off because it pisses me off. People call me bandwagon fan. It ticks me off. So my fourth player is Amon Green. Greatest running back in Green Bay history, hands down, period. No question about it. There's no one else going to be better than Amon Green. What he did and the way he did it, he wasn't cocky. It wasn't the fact that he was cocky. He knew that when he got in the open field, no one was going to catch him. It looked like he was jogging in the open field. No one was going to catch him. He bowled people over. He would never run around them. He would run through them. And that was my favorite part about him. And my last but not least favorite player of all time in Green Bay, that's like my favorite player, is some people call him, you know, oh, well, he's not a real Packer because he went to Philly. That's Reggie White. Reggie White is hands down my favorite player, top 5 favorite player, because he helped lead us to the Super Bowl. He helped, you know, matter of fact, motherfucker, he helped us beat you guys. That's what I told him. I was like, he was the only player on that team that was able to sack that quarterback multiple times. And I can't remember what was it Bledsoe that was there as the quarterback for the Patriots that time? You know, and so I'm coming up with 7 minutes. I want to cut this short now because I don't want to keep going. It's too much. But we were going back and forth. And finally, after I told him my top 5 players and my reasons for being a Packers fan, and I dropped some more knowledge on him, it was like he shut the fuck up and walked away. And I was like, what's wrong? He's like, nah, it's just I ain't got time to argue about this. I go, you don't gotta argue. I'm gonna win every time. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So this is part 2 of what I was talking about the other day on Don't Call Me Bandwagon Fan, because I will explode and I will show you and prove to you that I'm a fan. But this is 7 minutes long, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. People might not watch this because of how long it is. I hope you do. Bear with me because there's going to be shorter videos coming on. And I just want you all to know this is yo boy, Philly, one-time Green Bay forever fan. Like, comment, subscribe down below, please. Forever, ever. Don't call me bandwagon fan. Please don't. Because it ends badly. Peace.